say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sit in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem.
Hello on this hump day auction. Not auction yet. I don't know why I said that. Well, I guess I'm used to it on Wednesday, but what day is it? Yes, it's a hump day. How's everybody doing this morning? Hello, good morning, and welcome. First in the chat this morning is Mr. Adam. Don't forget this afternoon he does have his show every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a guest. Mr. Paul, hello, good morning, and welcome. Hello. Miss Brenda and Robert's in the chat as well this morning. Let's see who else. Brenda, Stacy, hello, good morning, and welcome. Painting with squirrels. I always get that wrong. But good morning, hello, and welcome. How are you doing this morning? Gulf Coast Pickers, hello, good morning, and welcome. That's right, let them have. Good morning, Queen. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Hello. Kraken, hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. And how's everybody doing on this? It is nasty outside. Cloudy. 56 degrees, supposed to rain all day, off and on. So we'll see what it brings. Oh, okay. And I can say probably squirrels. It's all good, huh? I like that. Good to see y'all. So I've been busy this morning. Lord Jesus, got a lot of invoicing. I got a lot of packing done, a lot of sales. It was awesome. Clear Thrift, Mr. Jesse, hello, good morning, and welcome. I got my another sale on Amazon, which was awesome. We'll talk a little bit about that one in a little bit too, because I held off on my price, and I'm glad I did, because I had bought some things through Hasbro, through the website, through their wholesale company. I got approved, started buying, selling on Amazon. And for a while, they kept saying my price is too high. You need to come down. Well, I left it at that. I didn't touch it. Well, it finally paid off, because evidently everybody who was selling it is now no longer selling. And so far, I'm the only one has that item. And it's a 60th anniversary. And I was the only one that had it in purple to begin with. Everybody else had them in different colors. But I held off, and it paid off. So got my first sale yesterday on that item. And then I had day before yesterday, I had a Macari sale, some good eBay sales. Got all that packed. So if you won bingo on Monday night, you should have got an email that all that was packed this morning, ready to go out the door. Good morning, Jennifer. Hello. And so I got that done this morning, and I've been working on invoices. I got 12 done, and I got 16 more to go. So it's been a long time, but yeah, it was funny. Like everybody's like, if you haven't heard or watched, every Friday it's Tommy the Buffalo Picker, and they do talk a lot about different things about Amazon and things you know to help you through your sales and your listings. Go watch them every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's called Defend the Hustle, and he was one of those that we talked about it, and he said, well, write it out if you can, and I did, and it paid off. So definitely go get some good gems there on every Friday night at 7:30 with Tommy and the crew. He has a co-host and things like that every Friday at 7:30. Good morning, Jen. Hello. Good morning and welcome, Dee Dee. Hello. Good morning and welcome. How are you doing? There's our feature channel of the week, y'all. If y'all haven't checked that out, I do that every Friday morning for the morning show, and I already did the ones this morning for the ones I do every Wednesday. And it's more of either helping them get either their watch hours or their next milestone. And it could be people that we've never seen before, people that I have been watching for the first time and things like that, just to get them a boost. And so check that out as well. Good morning, Lisa. Hello. Good morning and welcome. Yep, it is home day. One of the topics I want to talk about, which I didn't realize this till Robert and I were talking about this, I think day before yesterday. Because he had a package that he had to send out for eBay. And I never really it never dawned on me until yesterday. Because Robert and I was talking about how eBay, when I say they, when you are charging shipping, they are charging us the fees with the price of the shipping, which I don't think that's right. But yes, I was watching Paul's show, and he was talking about him and Amber and Mike from Out Country Sales. They were talking about the thing about the shipping as well. Now, the only thing I don't like doing a lot of, but I do it every now and then, depending on what it is and depending on the weight of it. I will do sometimes free shipping. But the sad thing about it is, if you're doing the free shipping, you got to make sure you have some kind of cost covered in your cost that you're asking for, so that way you don't eat up in your profits. So what are your thoughts on free shipping or charge shipping when it comes to the price? It's not the shipping I object to, it's the sales taxes. That's what I'm talking about. The sales tax they add on top of what they charge us, the fees. That's what I don't like. And it really never dawned on me until Robert brought it up. We were talking about that Monday, that they're actually charging us fees on top of everything that we sell plus the shipping, which is, I don't think is correct. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is it the taxes as well? Yeah, I don't think that's right. So what's your opinion on it? Now I know I don't know why they're doing it on the sales tax too, because we don't have nothing to do with that. We don't collect that. We don't keep it. Exactly. But the thing about it is, we shouldn't have to be paying our fees when they're charging the taxes, and when they do us our fees, they're charging it with the taxes as well. I don't think that's right. That's my opinion. But what we're gonna do, maybe do a whole bunch of, you shouldn't be doing it, that's not fair. What we're gonna do. Hello, Colleen. Hello, good morning and welcome. I was able to watch your video this morning while I was doing some business, carrying packages and packing and shipping and all that good stuff this morning, Colleen. So I was catching up on some of my watch list of videos this morning. Good morning, Mama. Hello, good morning and welcome. Tracy, Gulf Coast Picker says, hello, Colleen. Tracy, the cupcake lady. Again, Colleen, today's flavor of the day is the brownie mix, brownie batter. It's not my top 3. It's okay. It's all right. In my opinion, it's the cost doing business. Where else can you sell $1 million of it? Yeah, but I just don't think we should be having to pay that on top of with the taxes. That's just how it goes, I guess. But still, maybe it's safe than keeping track of it, and maybe it is responsibility. Make it a responsibility. I don't know, but I make sure I use it on my fees. Good morning, Paul. Hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing, sir? Let's see. These. Don't forget that Jennifer is dropping links for y'all, and check them out if you haven't checked it out before. And if you don't like their videos, that's understandable, because a lot of times we don't always like everyone's content. But at least go watch it, get an opinion of yourself, make a comment, leave a thumbs up for somebody. That all helps their channel. Let's see, everybody saying hello. Good morning, Mark. Hello, good morning and welcome. So yeah, today my goal is to get the rest of these invoices done. Get all that out the door. I got to start the invoices, then I got to pack them and get shipping, add to it. So that's all I got left after that. And it's very easy for me because I do just basically cut and paste from my Word document. So it makes it a lot easier when I'm doing my invoicing and my shipping. But yeah, if you won bingo this past Monday, you should have got an email this morning. All that has been packed and ready to go out the door. As well as if you won Friday's giveaway when I did the 800 sub giveaway count, that is also out the door. Good morning, Jessica. Hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing this morning? What does everybody got planned for the day? I know we're supposed to have rain off and on all day, so I know I just got to go to the post office. And then tomorrow, I got the morning show, and then I have the evening. I do modding for Miss Virtual Shopkeeper Dee. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. So Robert and I was talking to him about that this morning and last night. So we're gonna probably do something like a staycation thing where we'll go somewhere around either tomorrow and or Saturday. I told him just to surprise him because I don't know much around here, and that way he can do some research and see what we can go back both enjoy. I'm doing good. I've been making boxes and bags for dumpster finds. I hear that. That's a lot of work. Good morning, Hattie. Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. So that's basically my goal today. That and the 2 shows. We got the auction at 2, and then we have, of course, the morning show. And then tomorrow, what's up, Miss Carol? How's the vacation going? Speaking of vacation, I don't know if y'all know Lucky 7. Nathaniel and his wife, I just saw day before yesterday, they had a baby girl. So they have been, she was in the hospital day before yesterday, I think it was Monday, I think the baby was born, Monday or Sunday, but the baby has been born. So good to see that. Good morning, Carol. I sent you a Facebook message too, by the way, Carol. So hopefully you're having a good vacation. Hopefully y'all having a safe trip and making it to your destination. I think as far as I know, Miss Debbie and Max are on their way doing really well as well. And I heard on the news there's some tropical disturbance or something happening and heading to Florida. Good morning, Glenn. Good to see you, sir. So hopefully they have a good and safe visit on their trip. Victoria said she's sorry. What's she sorry about? Horizon Picks Venture Sell 9 sellers. When is that going to be, Colleen? I think it's coming up this weekend, isn't it? Everyone who I forgot. I like that name. That is pretty cool. How are you doing? How do you hear about the channel? Welcome. Yeah, I'm curious to know that one, Glenn. What is she sorry about? Come on. What's going on here? There we go. Let's see here. Why not go to... Okay, Robert, that's a good idea, maybe. I'm letting Robert pick it because we can figure out what we're going to do either both tomorrow and or Saturday. He's on vacation this week, and so because of my different shows during the week, we're still going to do something. And that's our 2 available dates. So we're going to do something. Don't forget to set your reminders for Mountain Trails Jewelry Making June the 18th. All right, Carol, thank you. Good morning, Cheryl. Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. How are you doing? I'm still trying to figure out what Victoria was sorry about. You know me, I'm gonna ask now. Oh, running over her time. Please, that's okay. It's all good. It happens. There's Miss Debbie and Max. Yes, baby Gracie. I saw it on Facebook. Memorial Day, Monday. We will be arriving in Florida this afternoon doing, yeah, I heard about that on the news this morning. So hopefully y'all be careful. I'm glad y'all heading that way and getting to be safe where y'all heading. I was here last year. Oh, you were? Okay. Well, welcome back. First time I see your name, and you came in gray, so that's what I was asking. Mr. Todd, hello, good morning, and welcome, sir. How are you doing? Mr. JJ, hello, hello, good morning, and top of the morning to you too, sir. How are you doing? W Max. There you go. Get some coffee. Go get some coffee. I got to dip out early. Had to pick up 2 mattresses and officially check out. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, because they want to make sure you get that because you don't want to have to pay for extra storage for a month or never. Victoria, hello, hello, hello. It happens. I understand. I try to do my ending on my shows on Monday through Thursday. Like tomorrow, Paul goes on at 9:30, and so does Dawn Southern Finds. So I try to make sure I try to at least end the show close enough to them to where others can go back to other channels and watch other channels. But sometimes it just goes over. It's okay. It's all good. Good morning, grand old things, Miss Beth. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. I need to start my new list too before I forget. Because if I don't, I will not have a list for next week. Kristen, hello, good morning and welcome. The chat just flew on me. There we go, Christina. Krista. Post office eBay has been better. Awesome. Yeah. I noticed they did have some things go down on some of the prices. I bet I am in your sub list. How do you find that? I bet I am in your sub list. How do you find it? Well, I find it in my sub list on my subscribers on my channel. That's how I can find it. I went to your channel link and I'm not subscribed to you, so I don't think I am. Unless you changed your name, unless you're on a suspicious changing of your name, I don't know. But other than that, I don't recognize the name. Good morning, everyone. No, Paul, we did not make it. Yeah, they're still have to mortgage the house so we can go to Disney. It is expensive. I haven't been. We last time Robin and I went was for our honeymoon. Good morning, Lisa. Hello. Good morning and welcome. Mr. Kent, hello. Good morning and welcome, sir. How are you doing? Good to see you. Me and Angie P. This Sunday. No, this Saturday, June the 4th. Awesome. Well, I'm sure you can go somewhere else other than Disney World. Good morning, it's me. I watched your video this morning. I was catching up on my watch list. Interesting stuff you got and you found too. Or made another account. Exactly. I'm just not subscribed because I just went check the channel and I don't know who that is. So maybe if you could send me a message through Instagram or Facebook and let me know, that'd be different. But other than that, I don't know. Yes, Paul, we're going to be wondering. Unless I think I know who you might be. Well, you're welcome. I welcome everybody. I might not remember you. Like you said, you were here last year. I'm sorry, but I just don't remember. This channel only has been in existence on this channel. Now that I changed it was 4 months. So January, February, March, April, May. This month will make 5 months. Now I had my other channel, but I haven't only had this one for 5 months. So, and I want to go back and say I don't know if I said it, and I'm so sorry because I know you came in. I don't know when you came in because this chat is flying, but I don't want to miss it. And I want to say hello to Mark and Mike. How are you doing this morning, everybody? I missed it. Yeah, I do the same thing every morning. Good morning, Steph. How you doing? Only awaking for a quick second. What? Girl, get you some coffee. By the way, you should have gotten your email notification for your winning from the 800 sub giveaway stuff. And I'm working on the invoices. I'll be doing the rest of those this afternoon, and you'll be getting that this afternoon on all invoices. Well, how are you doing today, Mr. Paul? Another Paul in the chat. What exactly is a chat brat, everyone? That's a good question. I never heard of it called that before, whatever it is. Anyone know? Fronic crossed 1,000 sales on whatnot. Awesome, Paul. I haven't either, Victoria. That's a first. Now you got us curious on what it is. What it is, what it means. That is awesome, Paul. I didn't realize you. And who else was it that does whatnot that I just thought of? That I saw something on somebody's channel I was watching because I was trying to catch up this morning on some of my watch list of watchers stuff I gotta watch. And it was somebody who was doing a whatnot for the first time. I can't remember who it was. I haven't either. You got us stumped, Jennifer. Everyone in general. That's the question. Good morning, Larry. She did say everyone or anyone. If you know what it is, let us know. That's the first I hear that term. I've never heard of it either. Good morning, Pamela. Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. No, it's not you in general. I don't believe. It's a statement. A question she's asking everyone in the chat. Jeannie and Mike. Hello, good morning and welcome. I was talking to everyone. Yep, exactly. Everyone. We're trying to figure out what that means. Does anyone have a clue? All right, chat brat is someone who tries to outlink the greatest mod of all times. Oh, let me go back to it. I must have said something wrong. I must have read it wrong. That wouldn't be the first. Yeah, that's exactly what she said. What exactly is a chat brat, everyone? Okay, I did read it right. I thought I read it wrong. And again, it won't be the first. Let's see, where was I now? Oh, I keep forgetting to check out whatnot. What? Yeah, I try to. No, that's another question I have to ask. For all of you who do whatnot, is that a thing on the requirements that you have to play? Is that your choice of music, or is that music you have to pick from whatnot? When doing auctions, I've been watching some auctions where I get off of that quickly because some reason some people are putting the music too loud, and I can't really hear what they're saying or trying to sell. So is that something that's a requirement? You have to play the music? And if so, is it your choice or is it a list of choices that they give you? Good morning, Marketplace Boutique. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. I'm just curious. I've been seeing that a lot on the few that I've been watching, and I just get out of there because I want to hear what they're saying and what they're selling, not the music louder than what they would talk, how they're talking over them. So that's just my opinion. I'm just curious if that's something y'all do. Is it from them? Is it yours? What does it say on that channel? That is what it says on that channel. Not sure. Not sure. I have no idea what it really means. That's pretty cool though. You came up with that one pretty quick though. That was a pretty cool one. That channel targets channels who day hello to everyone. That channel targets channels who day hello to everyone. Oh, okay. Well, it's like every day you can't win for losing these days. Trying to help everybody. I think it means new person's channel. I think it's on the new person's channel. I don't know because I don't see no content there. There's nothing. People can play whatever music they want if they play music. Okay. Read everyone's about page. That is what Jennifer is referring to. Oh, okay. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I usually do. When I go to any channel, that's one of the first things I usually do is go to their about page. I got an idea who that may be. People choose to play music. I have not played music. I'm just curious if it's like a list that y'all have through whatnot that y'all can play, or is it just your own? Because there's a few we've been watching that I have been watching for a little while now, and it's like every time I go to watch their Whatnot channel, you hear more of the music than them, and it almost all sounds about the same kind of music. Jabby, hello, good morning and welcome. Don't forget he does his Jabby this Sunday. Good morning, Mike. How are you doing, sir? Hello, good morning and welcome. I'll say I don't think I would play music either. It is, yeah, and that's why there and the auction starts, and then you hear more of the music than what they're doing. So yeah. I play music, but not that loud. Helps me out because it is so quiet. Okay. Unless it means that they're having a garage sale, we're not interested. I hear that, Debbie. I guess I'm a chat. No, you're not, Robert. I understand what they're saying now. It's the about page. When you go to somebody's page, whether they're new in the chat or not, do you create your own time slot for your auctions and whatnot? Or do they tell you what they have to be available? That is a good question, but I think I know for the first one, from what I'm hearing, your first auction has to be what they tell you, and you have to set it all up when your first one. I don't know if that's a set time they give you, or you just set your time up, but I do know that they have a certain time limit to do their very first one. And your first one has to be what you approve for, from what I understand. Okay, Paul says yes. Okay. I thought you had to pick your time. I didn't know they gave it to you. And again, I'm still learning all these different questions that I have too. But I don't know if I'm going to get into it because it just sounds like a lot of more work than usual. Lisa, Johnny, look at the description on that channel in question. Yeah, I did. I went. It wasn't in the description. It was more into the about page. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I understand that. Peddling Profits, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? So how many of you in the chat, if you are on Whatnot, do you play music or not? The game when the people hear it, not the game. Yeah, but a lot of times the music is too loud. Then you can't hear that person talking on the auction. What's up, Rory? How are you doing this morning? What is everyone? We talking about that Whatnot thing with the music and stuff like that. All right, is it's their own. People that sell video games usually play the Nintendo Church. Okay, well, some of the music sometimes is, I don't know. I'm just asking. It's out of curiosity because it's starting to get to where, for me, this is just me. I don't know about anybody else, but when I'm watching an auction, if I'm at Whatnot and trying to help support somebody, I don't want to have to try to force myself, raise my volume up 100% on my computer like I'm going deaf, because I can't hear the person who's doing the auction and only hear the music. To me, that is distracting. Good morning, Bonnie Boo. Hello, good morning and welcome. Okay, Victoria, you just pick whatever time you want and schedule it like you do to the YouTube. Now, does that also apply to the very first one you do, Paul? Well, good to see you. How are you doing, Matt? You create your own, Victoria. Okay. Let's see. If you would like to be a contestant on the next Jeopardy, there's the link, y'all. Send them an email if you want to be the contestant on there. I think it's this Saturday, isn't it? A Sunday. Trying to see if any other comments about that. Let's see. I have sold stuff for more than I have had it listed on eBay. Whatnot is great for certain items, but not other items at the moment. Honestly, it is a learning curve, and to know, yeah, you're right about that. They recommend you play music. Oh, they really do. I didn't know that. That's interesting because I hear some of that music. I don't know why they chose that song, that music. Let's see. My music is on the other side of the room and try to keep it down and always check the buyer's volume level. Okay. Yeah, because it seems like Whatnot's starting to be a good thing. I say good thing, but getting to be popular. Music on Whatnot, what you mean? The people that are playing music on their auctions on Whatnot. That's what we're talking about. I play music so it can barely be heard in the background. I play music loud enough so people can still hear me, but I turn off the people auction. It's loud enough for them to hear. Okay, that's just interesting because of it, you know. I only non-insured people can hear the music. Yeah, that's the only thing though. Some of the music I've been, and again, I have been to some. Hello, Anna. That I've been to some of their auctions on whatnot, and it's just too loud. You can't hear the person trying to whatever they're auctioning. Jennifer says also don't forget 40 cards for the 40th birthday, live on air when they reach out the 40, and that's for Jessica. Good morning, Roy. How are you doing this morning? Dedicated 13 seasons cleaning fridge with listing. Awesome. Thank you. Let's see. You picked the time for your first auction. Wait, you picked the time of your first auction. Also, the only give option you have to the time slot was your aborting training. Okay. It's Larry on Sunday, Jabber. Yes, it's the first Sunday of each month right now. Is from what I understand, Larry. And you have to reach out to him through that email if you want to be part of the Jeopardy contest, the game they play. Whatnot encourages music. They want it to be a show. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that before. I'm just curious. Let's see. It is a vibe. It's a vibe though, Johnny. People have to be entertaining, stay on, or at least they try. Okay. I'm just curious about the music. That's all. It was just something that I just found the last few that I went to with a link. Come check us out, and I did. I was maybe in there 5 minutes, and I was out of there because I couldn't hear them. You know, you can only hear the music. Very hard to hear them. Good morning, Glenn. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you. So that's why I was asking that question. I'm glad Victoria asked about the time thing too, because if somebody's interested in getting into whatnot, one of the other things I wanted to ask is when people are putting a link in the chat, the link they're giving is to a $10 credit. But when you get to the whatnot and you go past that, it doesn't bring you to the person's channel. So the person giving that $10, what if they go to somebody else's chat? I don't understand it, because when you go to the link, it's not bringing them or bringing me to that person that gave me the link to go to their channel and get the $10 credit. That's what I don't understand about either. You know, there's some glitches in there that I'm seeing. Let's see. Everyone who I forgot, don't forget to take a personal place and just. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Lisa. I am on board. I have an onboarding. Oh, awesome, Jen. So you got approved also. Cool. I think Victoria, didn't you just get approved? Did you do your onboard too, Jen, of Victoria? I know Victoria, I think, just got approved. I'm not sure if she did her onboard or not. Johnny thought I was talking to everyone in the chat room. She was just answering. I got it, Jennifer. Thank you, boo. There's Mr. Roy. Hello. Good morning and welcome. Hit the dead air. Okay. But does it have to be so loud? That's what I don't understand. I have moved more recently. I have made more money recently on whatnot than I have on eBay. And I hear that it's a lot of great sales that people are doing. I'm not saying I'll never do it, but as of right now, I'm not ready to make that change. I'm still, learning the platforms I'm on. I'm still learning a little bit more about Amazon. It took me 2 years before I even thought about going on Amazon, because for a while I kept saying I wasn't going to do it, never was going to do it. But never say never, because you never know when that's going to happen, and then you're going to start doing it. Good morning, Jimmy. How are you doing this morning? For me, I would rather learn or listen and try to find out things and questions. But right now, I'm not ready to get into that. I mean, I would have the product to do it, but that's a lot of work. Let's see. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the new shipping prices just started today, right? I heard selling talking about bigger, heavier items before the first. I thought that was already out. I put that on my community tab on the Facebook group. I thought that was already out because I saw that list. Was it last month? See, Whatnot has definitely had some glitches, and it's working out. Run use law of problems. It show to show. Okay. Let's see. I have not got approved yet. I'm still needing a. Oh, I thought you applied already. Okay. There was something else you did apply for, and I think you talked about it a little bit this morning on your show, or waiting to be heard on that. Let's see here. Don't forget, Adam goes on at 7 tonight. Lots of discussions about Whatnot overloading on sellers and not focusing on getting buyers. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I think I'm hoping the sellers will bring the buyers from other platforms. Yeah, especially if they keep advertising it and promoting it. It's just I'm not understanding some of the links. Like when you go to a link, it gives you, oh, you got $10 to use on this, and you have so long to use it, or expires. But when you go to that link, it's not bringing you to the person who gave you the link. It's bringing you to the whole platform of Whatnot. That I don't understand. Because then you got to go searching for the person that you're looking for. That's not easy. New shipping started yesterday, Jabby says. Oh, for Whatnot. Okay. Well, there's your answer. It started yesterday. I thought you were talking about it generally at the post office. Typically will be fine as long as you have good products. If you have the products. Yeah, because isn't it all that's all set up automatically, which is pretty cool. I like what I've been hearing on that when it comes to the shipping labels. The only thing I don't like is hearing how when you go to print your shipping label or your what do you call that again? Packing slip. Do you choose what printer it goes to, or does it automatically go on? If you say you have a thermal, like me, I have a Dymo, or someone has a Rolo, or any thermal printer, does it have to be printed on the thermal printer? Because I see a lot of people wasting labels when it comes to that portion of when they're doing their video on the Whatnot. I just find that's a lot of waste on labels. How you doing, Craig? Good morning, hello, and welcome, sir. So I'm just curious about that as well. See, last week, Pop-Up Shop was giving people $20 to do the sale on there. Now, what is Pop Shop? I think that's what Victoria was talking about this morning, that Pop Shop thing. I believe that's what she was talking about. What is it? Another platform to sell on? That's tonight. Okay, good. I wasn't sure what day it was. I knew it was coming up soon. You can change it to a 4x6 label. Okay, I understand the 4x6 label. My question is, when you're printing out your packing slips, why is it being printed on a 4x6 label instead of on a paper? Why? Because I find that'd be more expensive, wouldn't it? Wasting labels that way. I wouldn't be signing up for Whatnot too. It's fine for me. Oh, not anymore. If your email labels, they send you the link. You just link to the labels. A link to just invoices. Okay. Now, what about the packing slips? Because I've been seeing a couple of videos where they're doing it and it's printing up on their labels. That's why I can understand that. You choose to print it all 4x6s. In the long run, it's cheaper than printing an invoice on paper and using up all the ink. That's true, but I'm just curious. Good morning, Patrick. How are you doing this morning? Hello, Susanna. Pop Shop is where you sell Beanie Babies. Oh, okay. After the show, Johnny, everyone please be sure to check out the latest video. Awesome. Yes, Pop Shop Live is another. It's Pop Shop Live. That is the one I applied to, but haven't been approved yet. Okay, that's what it was. I thought I heard you say this morning. Might have tested different weights, and I don't like the shipping will be Yeah, because don't they automatically do the shipping for you when it comes to combining everybody's invoices? From what I'm hearing on the different shows that I've been watching. Because some people are doing, which I think is cool, is when they're doing a live auction, they're doing behind the scenes. That I like as well, too, because you didn't change the printer. Okay, so you can change the print. I'm just curious, because I see a lot of people printing them on labels. And again, they are going to be cheaper than the ink. I was just curious. Because I know I got to get ready to place an order for some more thermal printer labels. And yeah. But our case lasted me for a little while too, so I'm fine with that. I just realized I didn't set up my link. And I'm looking for it and I didn't have it yet. Let's see here. Johnny, here's the link. Let's see, paste. And get the link. All right, before I forget, I've been running my mouth for over almost 45 minutes and didn't even pin the link yet. I got into this comment thing about the all right, it's pinned up at the top now. So if you'd like to come on and promote your channel, please make sure you do have your camera on, because that's the only way I'm going to let you on and make sure verify that it's you. All right, if you have the link to the invoice and packing slips, you can print them whenever you want. Okay. You don't use packing slips? I thought it wasn't not there. Oh, I gave it to you automatically to print out from what I've been seeing. Because I use packing slips for everything I sell, no matter what platform. All right, they do combine the shipping. The test I ran because people say that the new shipping charges were outrageous. Oh, okay, on YouTube. Hello, Ellen. Hello, good morning and welcome. Let's see. I see Harry came in too. Let's see. Before you ship, put the weight in and the size and accept the printer label. Okay. Good morning, Harry. How are you doing this morning, sir? Hello, good morning and welcome. You can get your labels for free with UPS website. Yeah, I heard about that. And it doesn't print out UPS on the back of it automatically, though. I don't know. I would feel guilty using UPS on anything other than something I'll be shipping with UPS. Hello, Irene. Hello, good morning and welcome. It's nice to print 30 plus labels with packing slips in about 2 to 3 minutes. The rule instead of waiting for printer to slip. Yeah, you're right about that too. I can understand that. I'm just curious. Thought I would ask. Hello, Live Style Rewind. How are you doing this morning? Amy. Hello. Let's see. And the link is at the top of the blue box. If you would like to come on and promote your channel or anything you want to do about your channel, come on in. There's the link. Make sure you have your camera on, though. Good morning, Deborah. How are you doing? Good to see you. Renee. Hello. I saw what you gave. I love that because you said, want to know where you got it from. And I wanted to say it so bad, but I said no because I saw when you bought it and you picked it out, and I happened to be in that auction. So that was pretty cool. She loved it. Right color you picked, too. That's a good thing about it, too. It was the right color. Squirrel. I loved it. It was a perfect gift for her. Let's see here. Any more statements? I gave the squirrel brooch to Victoria this morning. Yeah, I loved it. It was pretty funny. Babette, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. I'm a little bit confused about you. Okay. You go, Hera. Daisy chain print label slip on the shop. Yeah, it's just there's just so much that goes into those. I don't know how y'all do it. Johnny, they are opening an Ollie's here in the west suburbs of Chicago. Awesome. You're gonna love it. I find it's better than Big Lots, if you ask me. Yes, you sure did. I just realized the chat flew so far. I miss Young Star. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. You might want to look at the community tab today. And here's our feature channel of the week, by the way. If y'all haven't checked it out, every Friday I put out a new feature channel of the week, and that was our feature channel this week. Go check it out. I'll put it up every Friday for a channel, and then every Wednesday for oh, you're welcome. Let's see here. Barbette says, I want to start selling on YouTube. Do you suggest, how do you do, wait. My recommendations always start with someone on as a guest. If you know some people already and you have wanted to get your hand into getting into auctions, one thing you can do is email me. I have all of that information in the description bar below. You can email me through Instagram or Facebook or email. I do guest on the Sunday show, which is a Joy of Auction Sunday, the Wednesday show, which is the Hump Day Auction, or Fridays, which is this Friday. I do that every other week, and that is the TGIF Buy Now Sell Auction. And if you want to be part of that and you want to have somebody help you with the ropes, kind of show you the back rooms, you're more than welcome to reach out to me, and I'll be glad to help you. Just reach out to me, and I can get that help. I can get you started with that when you're ready. And I do that a lot with anybody who needs help. One at a time. That's all you can do. All right, Mark and Mike, y'all have a good day. Whatnot sellers, what are the best categories they offer? I can go look, but I thought it would be and another thing I'm noticing too, from what I'm hearing, for some of those that are applying, they're having people apply. You apply for one category, which you have to do your first auction on, and then after that you can go to any category. And I noticed lately when I've been going checking out their categories, they've been adding more subcategories. So right now I think the biggest thing is video games, t-shirts, action figures, and gaming. Yep, exactly. Busy on. Good morning, Mike. How are you doing this morning? Tina, hello, hello, hello. Adam, hello, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you, sir. All right, Victoria, the best categories are the hardest to even get approved then. The hardest to get and the hardest to get views in because they've been around a while and established sellers. I've been seeing that. What did I miss about Carolina? Whatever it is, congratulations. I missed it somewhere. If I join Whatnot, can I be everyone on If I join Whatnot, can I be everyone on Whatnot? I don't know about all that. There are an awful lot of t-shirt sales. Yes, they have been. I've been noticing that. That in video games. Okay, then what category would be best to apply for when getting approved? That's a good question too. Cards are huge on Whatnot. You talking about sports cards? Trading cards, that kind of stuff? Because I'll tell you one thing. When I go through that list of trying to find somebody that's doing an auction, there's so many on there. It's crazy. Last night I ran a card auction at 10 p.m. Was lucky to get 4 people. If you're in there at 11:30, I'll usually average 10. Oh, wow. It's all about that time, I guess, to figure out the right time that would be best for you and get more customers. If you like Whatnot, you will also like Pop Shop Live. Pop Shop does better receipts that include the picture on a piece. Proves new sellers faster. Yeah, I think that's what Victoria's waiting on. The name of all the lowercase letters. Yeah, I think the one thing at Whatnot too, you can when I tried setting up my business on there, I don't know, it made you take some initials. Trading cards is general. Lots of people still flood the market with big categories. Let's see. Did I win a bingo? LOL. Did I win a bingo? JK, just K. Make sure you all come by Helen Hellister. Okay. I don't remember your name being on the list this Monday. Yeah, don't forget he does a show every Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, Victoria, you may still be able to get in quick on categories like plush, easy to look up on website and categories, looking for categories with the least amount of shows. Wow, that's pretty cool. Let's see, the keyword, that's the key for all new people. Find a small category to get into, pump out auctions. You become an authority and get the follow us first. Whatnot is trying to expand to vintage and antiques. If I'm not mistaken, last month I was looking at different categories, Helen, and I thought they had one already on antiques and vintage. I want to say about a couple of weeks ago I was looking through the different categories, and I think it's under estate sales, estates and antiques. Okay, which is buried into categories. Yeah, it is. You're right about that. Okay, that's a good example right here. Let me see what it does. When I go to Whatnot for Roy's link. Now you see that goes directly to yours. I'm already following you. So one of the things I recommend too is when somebody's you trying to advertise your Whatnot, try to make sure you use your link with your name in it, because I find that, like the one that Roy just put in the chat, it goes directly to his Whatnot page. Whereas there's been several that I've been seeing where it brings you to the main page of Whatnot, then you got to search for that person. That's the one thing I don't like. I applied for vintage. Wait. I had applied for vintage thrift category. Okay. A lot of good stuff on the stream this morning. And that's one of the things it's been a good thing about trying to find out, because there's so many people applying for it. Here is our link for Whatnot. I think I'm already got you bookmarked in my Whatnot page. Yep. That's a great thing to do, is make sure you do put your link first. That is my opinion. But then again, every time I see somebody's link, in this case, like for the $10 off, but it says use the profile link. Exactly. I like that. Because it's hard to find people's names and their Whatnot page on a Whatnot unless you know their direct link. When I'm promoting my channel, I don't bother with the invite of $10. I want people to come into rather than, yeah, that's a good idea. Hello, Miss Pat. How are you doing? Speaking of new on Whatnot, Miss Pat just started. I think she just did her first Whatnot auction, or is coming up with one. I'm not sure when and what happened. I know she was on, I want to say Monday. Miss Pat, how was your Whatnot experience? Because that happens to be what we're talking about today. Let's see here. Since we're sharing Whatnot, there you go. If you want to put your link to the Whatnot, I'm sure you can, no problem. It's just you want, now you see the one you just put in there, Colleen. If I go to that link, it opens it to me going directly to claim your credit. Then what happens is it brings me directly to all the categories. It's not directing us directly to your page. So that's why I'm wondering if you know how to do that. Maybe you might want to start doing that too first. Because what happens with those coupons, my first whatnot sale did good. Awesome. That's just a direct link. Oh, here's $10 if you come in and you only have so long to use it. But that's not bringing anybody to be able to follow you. Yeah, the thing about that is though, it's directing you to, when you open it, it automatically invites you in. I'm gonna share my screen and show you exactly what just happened. And this one I'm talking about, the difference between the one you put in and the one Roy put in. It says Fish Chick Finds gave you $10 in whatnot credit. When you do, you make your first purchase. Offer only expires to, this only offers to new users only. You have 3 days to use it. So if you're not doing an auction in 3 days, that's just wasting the time. But when I click on claim your credit, it automatically goes to the first main page of invite friends, who's on whatnot, all the different categories to follow. So it's not bringing us directly to your page is what I'm saying. Oh, we got somebody coming to help us with this. I think, I'm not sure, because I don't know how to do it. I just know that when I do this, it's not working properly. Here's the man, the antiques, t-shirts, vintage comics, you name it, he got it. Now he's sharing it on a whatnot. Here's Mr. Roy.
Whoa, hey, I don't know if I'm the man. I'm something. I'm coffee man at the moment.
Comic man.
I'll take comic man. Although I'm t-shirt guy to a lot of the comic
You
guys.
do a lot of different things.
That
You right about that.
T-shirt horizon guy, right?
I believe the thrifting and most vintage clothing and t-shirts have been accepted in any category. Good morning, Chuck. I'm trying to help you get to some of these other questions or comments. You would love to get your feedback on back communication. Miss Pat says it definitely is a learning curve. Easier than times. It will be easier as time goes on. Yeah, you're right about that, because you just did your first one. So I'm glad you survived it. I know you were a little nervous. Chuck, don't you? That's tomorrow night. No mind. Let's see. Well, since we are talking about it, here is my opinion. We are one of the first to sell it. To sell it was great back, very flooded, and make more money now. Okay. Yeah, because almost all the categories will get flooded eventually. Good morning, Mr. Anthony. How are you doing this morning? Popeye, hello, good morning, and welcome. I'm trying to see, I thought I saw a comment come in, but everybody's saying hello to each other. There's the TGIF sale this week. Super fleshy guy.
I don't know. I don't even know who that is. That's awesome. Hello.
As long as you're keeping it positive, you're all welcome. Okay, so how is it different? Hello, Cameron. How are you doing? How is it different when, like, for example, they're dropping the links for whatnot, and you go to their profile link and it goes directly to the main page, but when you drop that link, it brought us directly to yours, where we can actually make sure we're following you, much less having to search for you when dropping that particular link. What's the difference? How does somebody need to know how to do that?
Yeah, I think, well, I just put in, and I think Flippin' Sports Guy Paul said the same thing. You have your invite link, which they kind of, want you to spread, again, to like incentivize people to join. I told, but there's this separate link right to your profile. And that's what I use, because yes, so many people, Johnny, said the same thing you did. I'm confused. I can't find it. It's a kind of a smart link for the $10. I think if you click that and you actually sign up, they do connect the dots to where it came from, etc. But I just used the profile link, and I do want to say, Pittsburgh Picker, he was actually one of the first t-shirt auctions I watched on whatnot, and he's right. It has. The market's ever changing, just like YouTube, right? A year ago, it was like everybody was starting to kind of go on YouTube and selling and so forth. And we'll see how things shake out. Whatnot is massively growing. They got a lot of funding. And they're a billion with a B, multi-billion-dollar company at this point. So see how it goes, you know. But you know, it
Okay,
is.
real quick.
Okay.
Yes, Colleen, that link worked.
Right.
Now I'm following you.
Right.
That was the link we were looking for. And that's one of the things, again, like I go back to it, and if you go to that link, you only have, like, in that case, 3 days to use that $10. But what if that person, like, for example, for example, Colleen's not doing an auction in 3 days. So that's just a waste of my time, and that's just sitting there not getting anything unless I get another one and that kind of thing. But now that I'm following you, I probably won't get it, which is fine. But I'm wanting to do it to where I can follow you without having to search for you, because that right now is a problem. You know, I've been trying to find certain people, and you can't unless you sit there and look at every one of them. Oh, I'm going on at 7:30 tonight. Then you got to go to the 7:30 ones and see where you can find them. And I don't like that.
There's a lot of there's a little bit of a tech breakdown at the moment between the website of the Whatnot and then the app on your phone. You can't, just like eBay, right? Certain things you can't do on your phone. You have to go and dig into the website of it.
Yeah.
They'll get there. They're working on it. But I agree with you. That's why I use that direct link, because so many people were oh my God, I wanted to find your show and I couldn't get it. And I'm like, oh man, all right, here, just use this. So keep it simple.
Yeah, because that was happening a couple of weeks ago. I was on the show because it was 2 weeks this past Friday. It was this made 2 weeks. Tommy, Buffalo Picker.
Yeah.
He was advertising that he was going to do his show right after his actual show. He was going to do an auction and whatnot.
Right.
Well, I tried finding his link, couldn't find it, couldn't find his show. I finally found it. Then something was wrong with it. Then he had to redo it again. It was like, wow.
Yeah, he also I noticed he had a show, and he did his Defend the Hustle.
Yeah.
And he was saying, hey, follow me, it's Buffalo Picker, but it's actually Buffalo_Picker.
Yeah.
For him. And I don't even know if he really maybe his other half set certain things up, but and then that was, you can't find him if you don't put that underscore in, you know.
Popeye says he has been doing about 9 to 10 Whatnot shows. He's been very super lucky and grossed under 19K for the month of May. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I've seen people making money. I've seen several people who do shows like they're actually on Whatnot doing the auction, and they're filming the behind the scenes at the same time. Right. And it's amazing on all the things that you have to do. Again, he was doing an extra video for YouTube, but still, there's a lot of work that goes into it, and you got to really go with the flow, make it work for you. Just direct message yesterday too, which is great. Buyer and sellers can contact each other. What does that mean?
They basically are opening up some direct messaging between buyer sellers. So if somebody just has a quick question, you can answer it. You don't have to actually. You can actually opt out of the messaging if you want, but they're opening it up because you could just ask if you had a question about a particular order. With Whatnot, you do kind of add on top if you buy multiples. I know you guys were talking about the shipping prices that just went up on Whatnot. So so there's that. So just to be able to say, hey, John, Cajun Roots, any flaws on that shirt? I just want to make sure. I mean, you can always ask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pat says, I thought the $10 expires in 3 days, but it is over a week before I use my $10. I think you need to claim it within 3 days and stay in your account. It stays in your account. Okay.
Right.
I'm glad to know that, because I've claimed some, but I couldn't find their channels after. So, it's just sitting there.
Right.
Because I get a lot of those links that goes to there, and then I can't find their channel. So then I get frustrated. It's just me. So while you're on here, let's go ahead and promote your channel, because I know you've been doing some things, and I love what's going on. I think it's tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And you do that, I think, once a month. So talk about it.
Yeah.
Promote that, and then promote what you got going on your channels during the week.
Sure. Hey guys, happy hump day. We made it to Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a good maybe a short work week. But tonight on my channel, that's why I came on this morning. We're going to be doing the vintage auction. It's going to be myself and 9 other sellers at 7 o'clock Eastern, my channel. Come check it out. Gonna have some fun with it. If you like vintage items, if you're a collector, come check it out. And you're gonna get to see, maybe you'll see some sellers from YouTube you haven't seen before. So I open it up once a month to vintage sellers, and we have a really good time with it. Tons of different items. It's fairly fast paced. So have some fun with it. Please join us 7 o'clock tonight, vintage auction. We're going to rock it. We'll go for several hours. I think anybody will probably find something they're interested in, or it'll just be really wicked entertaining for you. So please come and join us. And yeah, other than that, I've been selling on Whatnot since December. I've done about 25 shows so far. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something. If you're interested, I always say walk before you run, get involved, get into it. The first couple shows on Whatnot, just like YouTube, you may, you may kind of fumble through it a little bit. You learn, you keep going, you build. Yeah. Do you have a Fear the Beard t-shirt? Oh, was that was it Duck Dynasty? Is that a Duck Dynasty? I don't know, Fear the Beard. I'm not sure. Have to think about that one. Probably gettable though.
And then what else do you do on your channel during the weeks?
Basically I've been doing multiple selling on I've been doing multiple Whatnots during the week now. So I did, t-shirts, toys. I'm going to be doing a comic book auction on there. So just mixing it up. I threw the link in. If you just go to my link tree, that's the one link if you want to follow me. The Whatnot link is there. I'm Horizon Picks on every platform, basically. So Horizon Picks PA on Instagram. You can always message me if you like. Pretty readily available during the week. So I'm trying to do at least 2 Whatnots every week, and that's going to be t-shirts and probably toys. Those seem to have been doing the best for me on there. But yeah, I mean, Whatnot's so fairly new. I think lots of, there's always going to be lots of conversations. People, everybody's different strokes for different folks. Some people I saw like the Popeye postcards had some massive sales. You might have just a little sale and be good with it too. I go on and maybe do an hour, have some fun with it and jump off. Some people, I know a guy that went on for 8 hours straight and sold. He basically went on and just kept relisting all of his catalog until everything sold, because he wanted to make a certain amount of money. It's it just depends what it is. The platform's very different from YouTube. I just urge everybody, get the app, watch some people, see what you think, apply, and check it out. See what you
The marketing team says they're thinking about doing Whatnot, but in ephemera.
Yeah, I mean, I know they do have the vintage section is being built out. I know they're working on jewelry. They were gonna launch jewelry, but then they didn't. And that the it's still a private company, so the main owners are working on the initiatives for whatever they're going to build out that company.
Right.
So.
Well, the biggest thing is to research it, see if it's something that's you're interested in, and it's something that you would like to do. I would recommend watching a couple of other videos of those who do their Whatnots,
right.
Their auctions, to get an idea. Because I've been watching so many different ones, and it's amazing how everyone's doing it differently. And the experience per different show you go on the auctions is totally different. So that's something you have to make sure you want to do, because it's a lot of work from what I'm seeing. It could be fun. It could be, you can make money on it. But one of the things I've also learned is that from the beginning, the misinterpretation that I was hearing was that you had to start at $1. Well, that's not true from what I'm hearing. Harry Tornado is going on this morning at 11 Eastern, I think, but he is giving away some amazing shoes. Watch his show from yesterday, and he will do giveaways. Okay. I have a nooner show today. Awesome. I'm going to start selling silver and vintage costume jewelry I found recently. Awesome, Anthony. Cool. I bought a bunch of junk from sports cars.
Was that Bama said that? Yeah.
Let's see. Renee wants to know, do you feel like a seller needs to already have a good social media following to be successful? You have to start somewhere.
Can I answer that?
Yes, please.
Okay, that is very interesting. And my answer for that is yes and no. If you have a massive social media influence, Whatnot's gonna basically give you incentives to come on and sell. So you brought up Harry Tornado. He's a massive YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
He was asked to go on Whatnot. He is an awesome reseller, in the outside world. But then he basically is bringing his 250,000 subs to Whatnot. Of course, he's going to do good, and that's win-win for everybody. But if you don't promote on Whatnot and you're a beginner, might be tough. I definitely do feel, yes, just like YouTube, right, Johnny? You could hit the live button and sit there. Something might happen, something might not. Let's be honest, right?
Okay, evidently the fear of the beard is a baseball t-shirt
Oh,
from
that's
San
right.
Diego Romo, San Francisco Giant pitcher who had a beard, but he also was I want to say from 2009 was the best pitcher or something.
Yeah, he had that big beard.
Yeah, that's what that person was asking about.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, again, at the beginning, I was hearing a lot of, you got to start at $1. We got to start at $1, which isn't true because I've been seeing some people a lot higher. So,
and I think that's an interesting, and this is a very controversial question. Well, or I guess met with some. Everyone's got a different opinion.
Right.
On Whatnot, because you're new and you want to keep people there, it may not be the worst idea to give some items away for that $1 start, if that makes sense.
Right.
Because people are then going to come and they're going to buy. They may hang out. People love deals. So it's an interesting slippery slope, right? Do you burn some merch to do the $1 starts and gain your following? Or if you're somebody that doesn't want to do that, you don't have to do that. But there's so much parity on Whatnot and people jumping around because it's on the app. It's a slippery slope. I do feel, and I'll say this, and I've been selling on Whatnot. I like it as a platform. I do feel like there is a bit of pressure to do those $1 starts, just what you said, right? And there's something to that. But on YouTube, on a lot of these comic auctions, they start at $1, but they know the audience. They have repeat buyers, so it's different. But it's basically different strokes, whatever you're comfortable with.
Tina has a question. How do you promote on the Whatnot platform?
Well, you have the links, right? I mean, we're throwing these links around. I just had my link. I promote mine on Instagram. I put it on sometimes I'll put it on my YouTube, the community page. I like to run Instagram reels, tag people, there's lots of ways to.
Paul said, so people need to know after the fee of $1 sale gets you only 59 cents. So you will have to keep that in mind when setting something up for $1.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm going to do a $2 start, going to be comic book auction. Awesome.
Yeah.
I want vintage Grateful Dead shirt on Whatnot the other day. It was just a random sell I started watching, worth between 80 to 100. Wow.
That's the thing, guys. If you're a buyer, if you're a collector, if you're somebody that like that's a great example. The flood of sellers to Whatnot, I like the term fresh meat to the sharks. When you find new sellers on Whatnot, go watch them. You may be able to find some awesome deals, and it sells and out it goes. So yeah, I mean, I've let, $10, $15 comics go for $1 or $2. Why? I might have had multiples. I'm willing to torch a couple items to keep things going. It's just, but that's me. I have that merch, I have that inventory. Not everybody does,
Yeah. I have to do my intro with Ella coming in the chat. Ella. Hello, good morning and welcome. How's your trip so far? I know you were traveling, so hopefully your trip's going well. It's amazing the difference between a $2 start netting you $1.48. That is a big difference.
Right. Big difference. Yep.
The dollar store is a buyer friendly. Love buying on there. The flipping sports, I agree with that. That's why I'm doing $2. Okay.
Yeah.
It depends on your profit margin and what you have in it. Yeah. Yes. That is so true.
That's when I started. I started doing comics when I first got on Whatnot. I started them at $3 because it just that $3 for me. If somebody bought a single or two, it seemed to work with the postage and for me. But after a while, I started to lower it when certain things were passed. So if you keep doing shows, it comes back up in rotation. Maybe you lower it a little bit. It just depends.
I love how apps will minimize but stay on top. But sellers that don't preload items, I'd love to be able to view the show the months before. I've seen that too. So that's something you have to set up before when you're setting your show up, isn't it? Like the preview of what you may be showing for your auction. Is that mandatory, or is that something it's best to do if you do it for your show or whatnot?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
She was saying, or let's see who it was. Bethel says, I love the app when it minimizes but stays on top. But for the sellers that don't preload items, I love to be able to view multiple shows at once. So with that, I've seen some people who pop up like when they're coming up on an auction, they'll have a preloaded little video of what they're gonna have coming up.
Oh yeah. I think if you're gonna sell on Whatnot, do the preview video. I mean, it's a huge part of just giving a little inside peek into what you're gonna sell. I think if you get huge following, maybe you don't need that, but you kind of need it. I think just to give people an idea of what your show is about,
Well, Paul makes a good idea too. He said, last night I did it all startup lineup at $2 and sold quick. A few at a great deal and then broke it even. But then even after, the goal was to hit 1K sales and unlock instant pay. Wow.
He makes a really good point. And one of the things with Whatnot that I really enjoy is I keep a tab open for the tally of my solds. And during the Whatnot, I refresh it to know how much I've made for that show.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll give me an idea of should I keep going? Should I stop? I want to make X. And I'll go in and just quickly refresh the page and it'll tell you've sold, I sold 35 shirts for $170 or whatever. And then I'm like, is that good? And usually I will cut. I usually don't go over 90 minutes if I can. I usually keep it an hour, 90 minutes, but he's right. You can really fine tune things with Whatnot during the live, which is great. It allows you to do that.
Also, I think it's tonight at 8:00. I think it's 8. I believe it's 8. Bobby and Angie go live on their show, on their channel. I'm not sure whose channel it's on tonight, but I think Jennifer's trying to find the link to promote that for y'all. So with that being said, look, it's getting to that time. I want to make sure that you have the ability to go to other channels. Don't forget, we do this every morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You just never know what the topic is going to be about. This happened to be the day that we followed the chat when it came to Whatnot, and it basically helped us learn some questions and get some answers for questions there. So make sure you are dropping, making sure you go back and check these channels out. Jennifer's been dropping the links. So check them out. Go see if you like their content. Definitely go make sure you watch some videos, leave comments. That all helps their channels. Also, don't forget today at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Hump Day auction. And we have one guest today. And today is our guest is, actually we have two guests because Ella may not be, she won't be here today from what I understand. We have Jeannie and Mike and Deborah, Timeless Jewels by Deborah. We do have two guests today because Debbie and Max is on the road traveling. And so is Ella. And so she won't be able to make it. And so we have two guests today. So definitely come check that out. Don't forget this Friday is Crazy May. May Stash will be our guest this Friday on the TGIF. And we have a new format for the Friday show, which will start this Friday. And then, of course, every Sunday I do the Joy of Auction Sunday with Miss Virtual Shopkeeper Dee and a guest. So remember, if you want to be part of those auctions, make sure you reach out to me on any of my social media pages. That is all in the description bar below. Make sure you reach out to me, and I'll be glad to help you and get you on a date. Right now, I am booked till August. I am starting to book in August now. So make sure you reach out to me. The sooner the better. That way we can get you on there, and that way you'll be able to get an idea of what date I have available. So with that being said, before I end each and every show, don't forget the link will be still at the top of the chat when the show ends. If you would like to come on and talk to me behind the shows, have any questions or things like that, you're more than welcome to join me. But most importantly, don't forget to check out the channels out. And until we see each other again, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later, peace out.